If you aligned here, it's for a reason. Oh my goodness. What a time. What a time to be alive. These past few weeks, genuinely, I don't even know. Like a week and a half, 2 weeks. If your brain has been literally nonstop, if your dreams have been vivid, this message is for you, okay? So I don't think I want this on, actually. Also, you guys, life is really just trial and error. Like, you're supposed to have fun, and I show up as myself, like completely as myself here, so that you guys can see, like, you don't have to be this, like, you know, you don't have to be like perfect. You don't have to like the heavens aren't going to be like, the time is now, like with speakers and stuff. Like, no, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you're gonna get nudges, and they're like, you're always being guided, okay? That's the thing. But a lot of it is just, you just do it, and you just start, and you do it anyways, and you do it despite the fear. You just do it, okay? Like, excuse me. But yeah, so, like, guys, I literally had this thing like behind my phone, and then now I literally have my bag, like a tote bag behind my phone. So it's like, you don't have to, like, you just have to do it, okay? And guys, also something really interesting is, like, you could look at other creators and be like, wow, but they're doing it so good, and they, like, blah blah blah, like, how could I ever get like that, or my phone quality is not that good, or I have background noise. Like, guys, I'm literally in a parking lot right now. Like, you know what I mean? And also, a lot of times, like, if creators are, or like the spiritual creators that maybe you watch, like, the times that they don't post, or like during the day or whatever, like, they could be crashing out at those times. Like, trust me, okay? And also, like, me too, like, the times I don't post, and you could be looking back and be like, dang, she only posts like once a week. Yeah, I'm crashing out the rest of the days. Like, or I'm exhausted, I'm so tired, I can't even do it. So it's like, you just have to do it, you know? Like, we're hanging out, it's like we're on a call, okay? Look at it like that. Yeah, so the past couple weeks, guys, I'm hearing, like, within these, like, I don't know, fall time, this harvest season, she came in with a bang, okay? Someone crossed your boundaries, something happened. I don't know what it was for you guys. Someone definitely crossed my boundaries, made me feel very unsafe. And so that could have happened, like, with you guys. Just, there's something. This could have been like a friend, a coworker, a neighbor. I don't know why I'm hearing that. And or like a stranger, guys, literally anyone. Take that how it resonates. Or just something happened. Like, maybe it wasn't even a person, like, something happened where you just felt like a little kid again. Maybe, like, ridden with fear again, like, felt scared, felt unsure, felt like uncertain, didn't know what to do, felt, oh my goodness, this is what it is. There was this reemergence of your old self, of your child self, of your past self, of this version of you that was literally ridden with fear. Like, so anxious in the way that you existed. Okay, so you could resonate with, like, as a child, maybe you were just, like, walking on eggshells in spaces that literally should have felt safe. Or you were just literally, like, I'm getting chills. I'm hearing, like, you felt so alone. Okay. I wanna, like, and felt like you were, like, trying to listened to conversations, like you felt like people were talking about you, you know what I mean? And it's not your fault, but you were always in this like victim mindset, and you really were the victim. Like other people they're not victims, like, and they be in the victim mindset. No, you actually were the victim. But it's like now it's, baby, it's your time to like to shine, to grow, like to fully grow out of this, and this is what this is about. And so it's like, and don't get me wrong, like, oh my god, you're doing so good, like you don't even realize it, or maybe you do, but it's like, I don't know, like say people like whispering or talking, like in the past you'd have been like, oh my gosh, literally putting like a cup to like the door or whatever, and like what are they saying, or thinking they're talking about you, and like whatever it is. But it's like now you could feel that like tendency want to like, you know, manifest into action, but you're just like, no, like I don't resonate with that anymore, I don't claim that, that's not me, like I don't care, like they're not talking about me, I know who I am. Guys, something very powerful you can do is like just say like, I know who I am. Creation adores me, creation loves me, creation honors me. I am an expression of God. I define myself. If you just say that, like, I define myself, I know who I am, I love who I am, and I define myself. I am defined by God, by creation, by the universe. Why are you gonna care what anyone has to say? You know, guys, so that's what I'm getting is like these past couple weeks, this could have been this energy of like I said, this was this reemergence of your past self. So you got caught up in the chitter chatter. Some of you guys here, you could have gotten caught up in it. You could have just felt like, I'm hearing like you were just caught up in the noise, caught up in your current situation. Oh my goodness. And let me tell you about your current situation. If you don't know, you're not meant to stay there. Wherever it is, like you're not meant to stay there. Oh my gosh. And I'm getting chills. Okay. Thank you. You're not meant to stay where you're at. And I have been receiving this message. Wherever you're at right now is your training. It's literally your training. It's your training for where you are inevitably headed. Where you are at right now. You're literally like, guys, I'm seeing this. It's like you're on this platform and you're like, wait, this is my new beginning. Oh my gosh. Guys, the vision is crazy. Okay, let me tell you. So, oh my goodness, this is actually crazy. Hold on. Brain stop. Okay, so it's like there was this the reemergence of your past self, right? Because it's like, okay, clear all this out, we don't resonate with this anymore, you know, integrate the lesson, everything into where you are now, and then you will have a clean slate. And then look at you now, you're on the little platform and you're like, but nothing's happening, do I have to do more, blah, blah, blah. But little do you know, the platform is like this. I don't know why I want to do it with my hands. Like imagine there's like something underneath. Like words are not working right now. So it's like, yeah. I feel so silly, but it's like you're here on this platform and it's like, and you don't see anyone. Oh my gosh. Hold on, guys. So many messages are coming to me. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I feel so excited. Okay, hold on really quick, guys. Let me show you. Look at this. Isn't this so cute? Okay, that's what's clinking around. Oh my gosh, hold on, guys. I'm actually so excited right now. So it's like, oh, you're just like in the dark and you're like, guys, I don't know why I get this joy. Like sometimes I'm like, I know it's my guides, like angels, like they're literally making me laugh. And they're like giving me messages that I can't even comprehend right now. And yeah, anyways, okay. But you're literally like, you were in the dark for so long, and you have been like dismantling, dissolving this, that wound, this person's wound, all these wounds that were never yours, okay? Like, that was your mother's wound, that was your father's wound, that was this person's wound, that person's wound, this guardian, this caretaker, this provider's wound, never yours. And you are literally, you're taking all of it, and I'm seeing you're just like, like, it's like, you know, I'm getting like a visual of like an anime or something, and it's like all this is coming at you like boom 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 boom, boom, and you're like screaming, you're like shouting, but then it's like inside of you, it's like your light is alchemizing it into love, into power, into strength, into wisdom, into discernment, into everything that you need to be the version that is able to receive the blessings that are here for you now. Damn. Thank you. Also, if you guys are like an overthinker and you're just, your mind is like that, like me, it is because the divine, it's the veil between you and the divine is just thinner, okay? You have such a high frequency, and you're able to receive messages like that. So while you think it's overthinking, while you think it's your thoughts, a lot of times is them. You're picking up on so much. And the ego, the human version, its mind is like this compared to God in its totality, is not able to comprehend that those are not its thoughts, right? Because it's innately like selfish. It just thinks it's, oh my gosh, I'm the ego, like, you know. But no. Anyways, that was for someone. But yeah, so all this energy was coming in, boom, you alchemize it, and then now here we are. You are like, okay, I'm doing all this work, but I still don't see anything. And then you're like, oh my gosh, but the days are passing and the time is passing. I'm getting older, and what if it never happens? And blah, blah, blah. Do I have to do more? Am I being too lazy? Am I not doing enough? Blah, blah, blah. Like, oh my gosh. Do you know what's actually happening? You are, I don't want to spoil it, but I'm going to spoil it. You are underneath somewhere. You're underneath, you're like underground, under like somewhere. And you don't know that you are, but you are. And you have just been like, I'm seeing angels all around you. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Feel it. So, angels all around you. And I see them like protecting you, refining you. You're being refined, you're going through this, and they're holding you throughout the process. And then like when you are present and you call on them, they rush in. They literally rush in. And through this process, it's like you're like in this bubble and you're just like this. And I see like all this stuff happening like energetically, right? And what's literally happening is, like I said, like you're looking around and there's no one there. Again, if you knew what is literally around you at all times, if you knew the invisible, divine, holy forces that are standing with you at all times, you would never fear again. Excuse me. You would never fear again. Like, guys, I'm seeing like you just like walk around during the day and you're just like, oh my gosh. Hold on. Okay. And you're just walking around throughout the day. You're just like, used to being alone, blah, blah, blah. And if you aligned here, you like being alone, okay? You enjoy it. You like your peace. Like, people don't actually understand. Like, when you're like, yeah, I like being alone. No, they don't understand that. It is vital. It is necessary. You need that ish. Like, you need it. It is how you recharge. You literally feel God when you're alone. That's what it is. You literally feel God when you are alone. And everything feels, you just feel free. That feeling that you always longed for. You feel free. Okay. So when you're walking around, if you could see what was actually around you, like I'm seeing like boom, something like humongous just like walking behind you, something walking to the right of you, your angels, this, that, like all of this divine, angelic, holy energy is with you at all times. Wow. And especially you, because you are someone that wants to follow through with their mission, with their purpose. Like you would rather do that. Some of you would rather do that, to be in alignment with your purpose, than to be like married to, like, if you could choose, no second thought, right? You're like, no, I'm gonna be my purpose no matter what. Okay, you could have like not been really like receptive to the idea of love, or just been like, man, I don't care about that. Or maybe when you were younger you were like that, and you could be like opening up to the idea of it now, which congratulations, you've come such a long way. It's far way, I don't know how to say that. Okay, but this is going back to the image that I was seeing, is you couldn't see anyone, and this is the surprise. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. Because you're just like down, you're just like and all of a sudden you hear this like movement, and it's like, and you're like, oh my gosh, what is that, and then I just hear like your guides and like your ancestors like and you just start ascending, and you are ascending, and you just start ascending and ascending and ascending. And what is happening? What are you standing on? Well, we'll just say this is you. And it's like until you are here, and now you are here on stage in front of an audience, somewhere where people can hear your voice, somewhere where people will be able to perceive you in the fullness that you are, to feel you, to see you, to hear you, to receive you. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. I'm like, damn. That is what this was all about, you guys. I know it was quiet. Oh my god. This is what it was all about. And you guys could like feel that energy of like, I don't know, feeling like you can like watch like messages on like TikTok or YouTube or wherever it is, and just feel like, oh, like this new beginning or this or that, like it's always the same thing. But let me tell you, because I used to feel that way too until this like clicked in my head today, and it's like, no, you are just ascending that fast. You are just alchemizing that quickly. You are just rising. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm hearing like rapid speed. Like before it was kind of like like you were like really like resistant to like fear, or like, you know, like you could have felt that resistant to fear. I don't know what I'm saying right now, but you could have felt this like resistance to those messages. But let me tell you, yeah, I don't know, guys, my brain just boom out the window. But whatever I was saying was, what was I saying? Yeah, so it's like you could have just felt like at this time, like you're just like, oh, this new beginning, oh, this love coming in, oh, this, oh, that, like when is it gonna happen? But it's like you have no idea, because of everything that you've learned and that you have integrated. You're literally like leveling up, like boom 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 boom, so fast, so freaking fast. So it's like you are at a new beginning, and then boom, then you do have to rest, and then you do have this coming in, and then you do have to do this, and then you do, and you do, and you do. Like, you see what I'm saying? Just because you don't see these things physically does not mean they are not happening. Okay? Oh, so that was a message for someone. Okay, so I wrote this message a couple days ago, and I think, yeah, this still resonates. Yes, guys, oh my goodness. What was I saying? Like, going back to that energy of feeling like, oh my gosh, like, what do I do? Do I have to do more? What is this person thinking about me? Oh my gosh, what if I have to blah, 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 blah. Guys, you're literally being asked to just chill out because you have no idea what's coming in. Like, be still. And so I titled this Stillness. Not something you're used to, not something you find that comfortable. Maybe when you were younger, you were always in this go, go, go energy, feeling like you had to do something, to act, to perform constantly. Maybe you felt like you couldn't just be still. And maybe you were just judged regardless. Like, you could have resonated with being like, I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't, you know? Yeah, whether you opened your mouth or you didn't. And it felt so uncomfortable to sit still. Ridden with anxiety and fear, sitting still meant the potential for a surprise attack. Damn. Guys, so it's like you're like, surprised? I don't want surprises. And it's literally because it's like, whenever you were surprised, it was always this like, I don't know, someone in your, like, in the environment that you grew up in was just, I just received on the prowl. And they just waited for anything they could latch onto. Energy that you gave them. They latched onto it, and then literally a mountain out of a literal molehill. They created that. Okay? So yeah, I don't blame you. I don't like surprises, but you have overcome that. You have alchemized that. You have learned so much. You have grown so much. Okay? Guys, what you do in 2 weeks, what you did in these past 2 weeks, genuinely, people, it takes them a whole lifetime. It takes them a whole lifetime. Put that into your head. Drill it into your brain. Engrave it. What you do on a daily basis takes people, they can't even do it in their lifetime. Okay? So hold space for yourself. Please. You can do affirmations like, I am safe. I am safe in stillness. I thrive in stillness. I am safe always. Guys, at this time, yeah, you could have been feeling that energy like this. Maybe things like they stopped, or just feeling like things were just up in the air and you just didn't know, like, oh my gosh, like, which way do I go? What do I do? You know, like I said, that frantic energy. I said, or it was like a repeating of a cycle. Maybe like at work or living environments, when things got quiet, maybe you grew like afraid or anxious, felt the need to, yes, overexert, overextend yourself, and you felt that if you didn't, you'd be perceived as lazy or something. And you probably were so scared of people's perceptions of you. And you anxiously tried to do things, whether that was applying for or trying to get jobs or whatever this was, because you didn't want anyone to think that you were like taking advantage, that you were a freeloader, that you were some type of way, that you were something that you're not. Guys, that is people-pleasing energy. We're stepping out of it. We don't need it anymore. We don't claim that. You define yourself. You know who you are. You have your boundaries. You do not shake in them. Okay? And for those of you that had like something happen with you and your boundaries, like, I'm hearing that, guys, you closed out a massive cycle. You closed out a huge cycle that you could not overcome for the life of you. And that is why it had to be so potent and painful this time around, because universe is literally saying enough is enough. Put this into action and let me see, will you waver in it? Because I know you are strong enough to overcome it. I know you are strong enough to take the lesson from this and share it with the world. I know you are the one. I know you can do it. And guys, you know you can do it, which is why you did. And you take that and you rise, and you did rise, and you are now at this new beginning. Damn. You guys see, like, this doesn't even sound real. This does not sound real. And like I've said this before, you are not real. You are not. People look at you like that. Like, people look at you like a mystery. You have some people perplexed. Let me see. Yes. Always moving, always thinking, always on the move, but your heart whispered to you constantly. The whispers that telling you that you don't have to move in those ways, that sitting still is where you receive the answers. You guys can resonate with, like, whenever you rush, like, things go to ish, okay? Whenever you rush, like, boom, suddenly you stub your toe when you never stub your toe, or like something happens and you're just like, okay, universe, like, I get it, I'm meant to like take things slow. And you could be like the one in your family or friend group or wherever, like with whoever, that like you just move slower, like you move different than the other people, like in the spaces that you've been, like you just move different, okay? And that could have irritated a lot of people. Yes, that stillness and slowness is your true nature, receptive and divine. This is how you are able to be as intuitive as you are, because you're able to slow down and receive the whispers, to hear them, to slow down and be present enough to listen to the faint whispers of truth. Wow. So anxious, for you are always going against who you truly were. So you could be experiencing this right now. And yes, being given another opportunity to see if you will react or if you will integrate. Again, guys, this is from a few days ago, but it's interesting. It's still kind of like resonating. You could be in a space where your guides are watching really closely right now, and they're wondering, what will their next move be? When things don't seem to be going wait. Oh, wow, this is beautiful. So this is about the angels, okay? Like guys, the same angels that a lot of you guys are calling on for help, for protection, for healing, for whatever it is. It's like when things, will the angels try to reduce themselves to conform? Okay, when they're in the face of fear, when they're in the presence of shadows, of all these things? No, guys, that's literally who they are. That is what they are. They are light. They are light. And do you think they can question that for a second, or do they stand firm in who they are? Are they there when you call on them? Are they there to protect you, to heal you, to guide you, to uplift you, to bring you back to the remembrance of who you are, which, like I said, is light? Okay, they do not waver in that. How can they help as many people as they do, as many souls? How can they be these guiding lights, these beautiful divine sacred forces of love? How? Okay, they're not like, oh my gosh, blah blah blah, but what if? No, they are powerful in love. Whoa. And I received this message a few days ago of like, being powerful in love. And that is softness, but it is resilient as yes. Will they try to conform, or will they expand and shine their light? Will they speak their truth? Will they be firm in their boundaries? Will they embody their highest self, the one who holds reverence for themselves? Or would they reduce themselves to the version? Ooh, okay, guys, I'm getting that, like, this message is for you. Which, it's like you have a choice, okay? And this is how you come back into balance, into union within. Will you reduce yourself to the version who always close their mouth and conform to make others comfortable? Will you put yourself on the back burner, or will you rise? You are seeing this for a divine reason. You are being asked these things for a reason. What will it be? At this time, you're being asked to listen more. And I feel your mind has been very active lately, and that you've been seeing old patterns repeat and old thought forms come to the surface. They're not asking to be replayed. They're asking to be seen. They're asking to be alchemized into self-assurance, confidence, and peace. Peace in your path. You know you're meant to do big things, so keep your eyes on that. Guys, like I said, do your 80-year-old self exercise and imagine that you're old as hell and everything worked out. Imagine everything worked out. Imagine yourself so fulfilled, and then come back to this moment as if this is a memory. Have peace, for it all worked out. You guys are being asked to listen. And I feel like nature, the universe, is trying to speak to you at this time. So meditate, pray, and listen, listen, listen. You started moving into your masculine energies again, and that is okay. You're still getting used to this feminine, this softer, receptive energy. Yes, this energy that allows, and you are doing great. Guys, your whole life you're in this hyper masculine, forceful, controlling energy, and for the first time in your life you're rebalancing it, like, and not just now, but these past few seasons of your life. And it's like, so hold space for yourself. You're still getting used to it. Like, you're like a toddler, like you're like a baby that's taking its first steps. Like, you're learning how to walk, you're getting used to it. So just be kind to yourself, okay? Rebalance and come back into harmony and union within. You're not late, stuck, or falling behind. You're exactly where you are meant to be. And know this, that you could have gotten caught up in, oh my gosh, how things are going to work out or pan out, and you didn't realize that the universe is just watching how you'd react in that moment. And they're intensely watching to see if you will integrate that reverence, that peace, stillness, confirmation, and self-assurance at this time. For when you do, when you embody that highest self, that high priestess, that empress, that emperor, that energy, you embody that, you are firm in it, okay? Yes, for when you do, that version, the one that can hold and truly embody those energies, the one that can hold the blessings that are trying to come in, then it'll fly in. This is why this test is so important. More than you know. That was the question. What will you do? You can do anything, angel. So breathe, relax, know that you are safe. Know you are held by all of creation. Bask in the beauty of life. Regroup yourself. Does that make sense? Meditate, listen when you pray, and reaffirm your sacred truth of love. The fear is not real. You are powerful in your light. You can do this. I love you. What a beautiful message. Yeah, guys. Wow. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely amazing. You guys are literally like soaring into such an abundant time. You guys could also just be feeling like exhausted, especially after these past couple weeks, and like, I don't blame you. Go get some sleep. I'm also feeling super tired right now too. But you guys, there truly is something magnificent here for you, and you deserve all of it. You deserve to savor it. You deserve this fully. Okay, and you are ready, but just rest, and get excited. Okay, so I love you, I'm proud of you, and yeah, have a good night, morning, whatever time it is for you. Love you.